Hello everyone, I am Surrendal the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/NiceGuys. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my cats will convince you. Without further ado, let's get into this. So his first post here says, 5 years ago today, we got one of the most famous NiceGuys to ever grace Reddit, the full Saga in 10 images. And yes, it is long, so I'm not going to use my nice guy voice. Anyways, just so you know, this is not OP here. The person who posted this whole saga on this subreddit is not the OP. Anyways, this person here, the original post was me, 32-year-old male, with my co-worker slash friend, 24 female of 1 year. How do I let her know she is in an abusive relationship with her BF, 24-year-old male? And this person here says, so, a little background to start off with. I work for a non-profit where I am the supervisor of 10 people that work under me. Last fall, a young woman, let's call her Jennifer, started to work with us through an outside fellowship. Now, she is the kind of person that just commands attention as soon as she walks into the room. She is very pretty, but just has one of those personalities that everybody likes to know. I had to train her when she first started and was very surprised by how quickly she picked up everything. We do a lot of legal work and it's not easy for a lot of people to do without previous experience to learn so quickly. So this should give you an idea what kind of person she is. I immediately took a liking to her because of her work, but also how easy she was to talk to. During our training, I would say we became pretty close. So much so that I would text her outside of work about non-work related stuff. Also, she sends me Snapchats a lot. Random stuff like shows she's watching, like friends do. We even go to happy hour alone sometimes, and I think I am the closest to her at work. One time, she even had lunch with my mom and I when my mom was visiting town. She is someone I consider a very good friend and want the best for her. Now, here's the problem. About 2 months into her working with us, I found out she has a boyfriend, okay? I mean, that's her thing, not anybody else's. That's literally none of your business, my guy. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, to clarify, I do not have any romantic interests and I do not care that she has a boyfriend. I really don't care that she has a boyfriend, but I feel a little manipulated that she never mentioned him before. Probably because she didn't really need to. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, I am her supervisor and been training her for months. We have been talking about a lot of stuff, so it just comes across as hiding something. People who work in a small office will know what I'm talking about. Okay. Maybe because I don't work in a small office, I don't know what this guy's talking about, but, I mean, I really wouldn't care. That's just how I feel. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, it was a little hard for me to trust her after that, but I kept it to myself. She was still a great employee, and her having a boyfriend did not change anything because apparently she has been with this guy for about 5 years now. He doesn't live in the same city, and they barely see each other from what I understand. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, so, months go by, and everything is going really well. So much so that I was even thinking about recommending her for a promotion. We become even closer during this time. About 2 weeks ago, our parent group hosted a fundraising gala. I asked Jennifer if she would like to go with me, and she said yes. I always have a great time with her, so I was really looking forward to it. The night of the gala comes, I called her to see when I should pick her up, and she said her boyfriend was in town and that he was going to drop her off, and she said she was going to meet me there. This is the first red flag I noticed. How is this the first red flag you've noticed, my guy? I mean, I don't know, that kinda seems pretty normal. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, is this guy really that insecure? Are you really that insecure there, my guy? Anyways, this person here goes on to say that he can't even let her date take her to this gala. 5 years and this insecure? That's a problem, but I just agree and say, okay, I'll meet her there. I get to the gala, and start to mingle. She eventually gets there, but I don't approach her. Honestly, still pretty bothered by what happened earlier, and I wanted her to come to me and apologize. She came up to me and we talked, but she never apologized for what she did, but I ignored it. I mean, what does she have to apologize there for, my friend? Anyways, this person goes on to say, soon, we were talking just like before, and honestly, really enjoying each other's company. Here's when I noticed the second red flag. Jennifer and I were talking to another couple when she excused herself because she had to take a call from her boyfriend. I thought it was pretty rude, and she has never done something like this before. A little later, she comes back and says that her boyfriend is picking her up and that she will have to leave early. I mean, something could have come up. Anyways, this person goes on to say, third red flag. She was very much looking forward to this night and suddenly she wants to leave early? Again, something came up, possibly, my guy. You know when you could just tell when someone's not happy in their situation? Yeah, I definitely felt it right away. A little while later, he gets there, and I crap you not, this idiot walks into the gala wearing shorts and a t-shirt. I almost wanted to laugh, but I did not want to embarrass him. Jennifer introduces me to him, and I make pleasantries, but I do make a joke about how he must feel a little out of place. He says something like, nah, not really sticking around so much, so not a big deal. Okay, I don't really get what that has to do with anything. My point is that he was at a black tie event dressed like he was going to the gym. I don't care if you're there for 5 minutes or 5 hours, that's weird. So, you can already see he's getting attitude with me for no reason. I follow up with, well, you are here with some really important people, and his response is, well, I've met senators wearing flip-flops, so I think I'll be fine. Holy crap, I'm getting really angry writing this. Well, dude, I'm kinda noticing a lot of red flags for you. Anyways, this person goes on to say, but you see what I'm talking about, right? Oh, really? He completely rubbed me the wrong way, so anyways, as she is leaving, I tell her to let me know if she gets home okay. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, it gets around midnight, and she hasn't sent me a single message, so I sent her a text and no reply. I sent her another one around 1 a.m. Yeah, well, dude, that's kinda late. I mean, she could be asleep. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, saying, I am worried, and just to let me know if she's okay. No reply. I have a hard time sleeping that night, because I am genuinely concerned. It's just the kind of person I am. I need to know my friends are okay, or it bothers me. I wake up the next morning after getting really bad sleep, and she still hasn't responded. Dude, she could be busy. This makes me very upset because I can see that she has uploaded pictures on Facebook, but yet won't respond to my text. I mean, again, she could be busy. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, the only exception is that her boyfriend is the reason. Again, I think you're reading too deeply into this. Anyways, this guy goes on to say, she always responds to me, and at the most, it is a few hours later. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, so, Sunday night, I finally sent another message detailing how upset I was with how she was treating with me. Also, how much control I feel her boyfriend was exerting over her was really making me lose respect for her. I always thought she was a strong, independent woman, and suddenly this guy is controlling who she can and can't talk to. Of course, I get no reply. Again, dude, I think you're reading way too much deeply into this. Anyways, this person goes on to say, Monday, inevitably, when we see each other at work, she confronts me the first thing in the morning. Before I can even get a chance to speak, she says I made her uncomfortable and she wants to finish her last 2 months of our fellowship without any contact that is not necessary for work. This was about 2 weeks ago. I was, of course, really upset at first, but honestly, I have done a lot of reading. When you are in an abusive relationship, you stop seeing the world the way it is, and only the way the abuser wants you to see it. It makes me really sad that I'm losing a good friend because her boyfriend has insecurity issues. Dude, I think you have insecurity issues. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, so, a few concerns here. She has been dating him for 5 years. meaning that she was only 19 and therefore pretty much this is the only adult relationship she knows. Well, she could have also had some previous relationships in high school. Anyways, this person goes on to say, also, the guy is a lobbyist. She wants to work in public service, help immigrants and refugees, and yet dates a lobbyist? You do know what a lobbyist is, right, my guy? Lobbyist literally influences politicians. Anyways, this person goes on to say, does she really not see the contradiction here? I mean, a lobbyist could actually, convince a politician to help immigrants. There's that. Anyways, this person goes on to say, I think over the past 5 years, he has done a good job gaslighting her, and it's really to the point where it's affecting her relationship with other people, and it breaks my heart to see what happened to a good friend. My question is this, what is the best approach to let her know of these concerns I have? How can you make someone who refuses to see reality to actually see what is happening? I have spoken to my mother and we both agree that it would be best that she is also there when I approach Jennifer. However, do you think it should just be me alone, or would it be better to have a motherly figure also there to talk to someone about something this serious? And if we have this conversation and she still refuses to break up with her abusive boyfriend, what are the final steps that I should take? To be frank, I am not sure I can remain friends with her if she continues to date him. I am not that kind of person who will stick by someone who is willingly ruining their own life. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, I can't stop thinking about this, and I haven't gotten any work done today. I really look forward to your suggestions, and thank you all for your help. For any of you that are currently in an abusive relationship, get out before it's too late. TLDR, my pretty good friend is in an abusive relationship but won't notice it. How do I get her to notice for her own good, but also for the future of our friendship? Dude, I think you're reading way too deeply into this. Also, this is way too long. I'm gonna basically stop here and upload, part 2 tomorrow. That's why. I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, in part 2.